like a lot. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Right, now that that's down and out of the way, let's move on to the exclusive of the day, which we have been sitting on for quite some time. I have been, because I've just been waiting for people to get back to me about certain things, and it's like I learned from experience. I don't want to go with something if it's just one person that's telling me this. So I'll bring up the article here. So I'll just move that over a bit so you can get a better view. Right, so Aubrey Plaza reportedly up for the role of Spider-Woman in Olivia Wilde's MCU movie. So it was revealed a couple of months ago now that Olivia Wilde, who directed the brilliant Booksmart, has been signed on for an MCU movie. No one knew what this film was going to be. Olivia Wilde didn't let slip, even though she did say that she was really excited about it. She didn't actually let slip what the movie was. There were rumors that it's for Spider-Woman. Now, I'm saying that Aubrey Plaza is in contention for the role of, is being considered, for the role of Spider-Woman, but I wasn't specifically told whether it's a Spider-Woman film or not. It's just that she's up for the role of Jessica Drew, who is Spider-Woman. And so here's what the first person said who brought this to me, said, Aubrey Plaza is in talks for Spider-Woman. This will be for the Olivia Wilde MCU movie, which is being penned by Katie Silberman, who also wrote Booksmart. Then a second person came to me. This was quite a while after. I got sent this a while ago, and then I was just kind of like, all right, fine. I haven't really. A lot of people send me stuff that I haven't worked with before, and if I haven't worked with them before, and I don't tend to work with them again. I get sent so much stuff, and a lot of it is just not true, or I don't really want to. It's this thing about reputation as well, and if I can't validate who they are, then I don't go with it. But then it was corroborated by another source who I do actually work with quite a bit, and they said Plaza is Marvel and Sony's pick for the role. There's a list of other names being considered, yet Plaza and her team are already in discussions with Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. So then the next quote is Olivia Wilde. But the two people coming to me, it was actually, I think, so that was relatively recent. That news, that rumor that I was sent was corroborated by a source who has very close ties to Marvel Studios in particular. So I was like, fine, this sounds legit to me. I've worked with this person before in the past. I was able to actually confirm that they were who they said that they are who they say they are, which is not always easy. But and as far as I'm concerned, I think I've said this before on the show. I'm a massive fan of Aubrey Plaza's. I think she's great, and I think she hasn't been given enough roles. She of course was in Legion, which is is it canon? Not really, but it's just a brilliant show, and she was really good in that. But she's someone that hasn't really been given like a big role, and I think she would really fit the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it seems as though people at Marvel would think that as well, otherwise she wouldn't be in talks for the role. So it seems as though this Olivia Wilde movie is a Spider-Woman movie. And at the moment, they're looking at who they can cast, and Aubrey Plaza is number one in their list. So that's what I've been told. And now it's kind of speculation time. What can we say about this film? What is it? Well, I'm pretty sure it's a Spider-Woman film because here's what Olivia Wilde said back in September. She said, "All I can say is that this is by far the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me, because not only do I feel like I get to tell a story that, God, it's like listen to me trying to avoid Kevin Feige's pellet gun." So she was about to kind of spill all the beans, and then she went on to say, "We are seeing this incredible influx of female directors and storytellers getting to take hold of this genre, this superhero space, and infuse it with their own perspective. So not only do I get to tell the story as a director, but I get to develop the story, and that's what made it so incredible for me." So of course she's working with Katie Silberman on this, who wrote the script. Katie Silberman, they're also working together on a film called Don't Worry, Darling, which will star Harry Styles, Florence Pugh, and Chris Pine. Of course, Florence Pugh is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She's going to be in Black Widow. Aubrey Plaza was actually recently cast in Guy Ritchie's next movie, which is going to be a thriller. She'll be starring alongside Jason Statham. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening for both of them. And I personally think, I was sent this and I thought that's perfect, but I didn't really trust this source. And then when the second person corroborated the story, I was just like, okay, I'm going to go for it now. I think this is valid, and it's, you got to trust your sources. It could end up going to somebody else, but honestly, I think I'm pretty sure this is as locked in as it could ever be. But let's wait and see what happens. I am very much excited about this. Of course, this is, it's not official that the movie is going to be a Spider-Woman movie, but I'm pretty sure it is. It looks like it's going to be a joint venture between Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Do you think it's time for Jessica Drew to be introduced in the MCU? Of course, she could also... This is what I'm talking about, a Spider-Verse film. Having a Spider-Woman in it would really actually bolster the chances of that happening, a live-action Spider-Verse movie happening. Because she, of course, this is Jessica Drew. It's another version of it's Spider-Woman, kind of another spider character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Right, moving on.